Hello people, this is Adrian from the channel The Game Guiders as usual. This is mission 5 of Hitman Absolution, Hunter and Hunted. And a very long mission, but luckily for us, pretty easy. I've been away on a vacation now for a little over a week. I hope you feel it was deserved. I feel it was deserved after posting 4 games of the Hitman in 1 month. Um, so yeah, I'm back with renewed energy, and I'm now going to do, as I said, mission 5, Hunter and Hunted, and I'm going to post mission 6 for hopefully tomorrow or the next day after that. So yeah, I'm very glad that you are watching. This is something I love to do when I know people are watching it. Of course, if nobody was watching, I don't think I would bother. But also, if it's to any help for to you, that would also be great. Right, the first thing we do is to take out this guard and get his uniform. And that's the only uniform we will need for the duration of this mission. Now, I just walked right out here. Usually, well, you can be unlucky there, and there is actually a guard that can see you, but I was lucky. But if you can also just wait. And now I'm waiting for this guard to pass, and then I'll go up the stairs. This area looks hard, but it's really not. It's just about timing. Just goes over here. And on the cop car in the middle there's our evidence, so we have to wait a bit. And now you can safely go over here and grab the evidence and do a change cover here. Because if you do not, then the guard over there will see you. And now we have to wait for him to turn, and there's also one guard further up there, you see, with the shotgun. Yeah, you see I'm speeding up all waiting, like when you're waiting for stuff, I'm just speeding it up to cut the time a bit. Also, all the cutscenes are removed. It's because if I didn't do that, the mission would take approximately half an hour, and I cut it down to about 16 minutes. So I hope you feel that's okay. I have not cut I never cut away anything that is useful. I just speed up waiting times, and I cut away cutscenes, the storyline, and that's something you can just watch yourself when you're playing the game. Right, now we're going up here, and the reason why I'm doing that is because in here there is evidence. Right there. Also, there's a keycard that we are going to use to kill Dom Osmond. Also, I grabbed up this silence gun. You don't really need to, but anyway. And here you can safely just pass through, because police has all access and you're the only one here. There is no police officers in this area, so you don't have to be afraid of anyone. Except, of course, from your target, but he can see you, it doesn't matter. And now we are going to, yeah, you can take him on 2 different ways. This way is the fastest, and also it actually gives you 275 points or 250 points more than doing it on accident. It's because you hide a body that you didn't, yeah, well, that is your target, so it doesn't count like a minus. So yeah, I like it to do this way, but you can choose. You can also drop a disco ball on his head, but what I'm doing here, I'm waiting for this guard to turn face like that and then throw a bottle. And now you will see why I went in before and crushed the window, because we are going to take him out now, like that. And if the window was there, you had to throw a bottle on it, as I did in the beginning, but then Dom would have noticed, of course, and turned against you, and you will be kind of fucked. So there we go, he's done. And now we are exiting this area. And to do that, we have to pass through a room with a guard and a woman in, and you are not allowed in here. So when you do that, you just open the door and just stand in the threshold of it, or whatever it's called. And then we wait for this guard to face away like that. And then I'm going just inside the door, and I'm going to throw this bottle over here so he turns away, because he looks straight for the stairs. And I've tried to pass him without him noticing me, but well, it's pretty hard. So to make it easier, I just throw the bottle. Okay, now we're entering the next checkpoint. So we're more or less 1/3 of the game is done. Now this area is it's all about sneaking again. Most of the missions are sneaking, except for this, the last mission, and the mission we just, the checkpoint we just did, and the last checkpoint we're going to do. Then we are going to kill 3 targets. So that's really fun. But here it's just about sneaking around. It's also fun, but well, I think this mission becomes a bit boring after a while when you're doing the same things over and over. But heck, it can't be perfect, can it? So there you see, I threw the bottle, and then you can just walk through because the strippers don't care about you. And now we have to wait for the timing to get into the room. You are going into a room there, and that's the timing. When that guard is coming past those 2 beams there, you have to go right in. Yeah, and you can hear like I was almost, I was a bit late, so they almost spotted me. And I'm actually, you can see soon that I'm going to check that I wasn't spotted, because it was so close that I was actually afraid that I got spotted. Right, now we're going to just dump him here. And the reason why I have to take him out is just he just keeps standing in the room, and you won't get this mission or whatever accomplished objective. So now I'm just checking. Okay, we're good to go. We are not spotted, so that's good. And now we're going to click on this answer machine over here to continue the mission. And I have, of course, skipped the cutscene totally. So now we are on the next checkpoint. And again, just sneaking. And there is a guard here we have to watch out for. You can safely just stand here. You don't have to stand behind it. And now we can run, well, like crouch run. And you just see there's a lot. It's about timing. Everything is about timing, but this is a bit different from the earlier games. That's here when you enter a specific area of the place, like a new patrol starts. So you can easily stand in the beginning of the checkpoint, and as long as you don't move, nothing happens. So if you wait half an hour and start moving, then the guards will start moving. So yeah, it's all about timing, but it's actually easier. You can like wait places without fucking everything up. And now we are waiting for all guards to pass, and then we can go down here and grab the evidence. That you will land on top of the evidence. You don't see me pick it up, but it's actually there. It's just beneath the screen. So I just used my pickup button and I picked it up. So when you land, just use your assign key for that. All right, and now as soon as that guard bent down, I went out and I throw a bottle over there. Then this guard will go down and check what it is, because if not, he will look exactly at the place where we are going inside the door, because you can jump up that beam there, but it's safer to do it like this.
It was nothing, seriously.
Exit building. And here I found a very quick and very easy way to do it. It took me a while to figure it out, but because it can take a very long time too. But as soon as you just have to be very quick here in the beginning, because there is a guard over at your right side now on another building that sees you, but he is so far away that it takes a while before he notices that something is odd with you. And you could hear that. It was like almost, well, not almost, but you can hear he was starting to get suspicious. But as long as you're fast enough, he won't see you. Well, like spot you. And now we're just running down here. So I grabbed a bottle there. You don't really need to. Why you're doing it this way, but it doesn't matter. Now you see there's a lot of fireworks here. It comes in handy. Actually, you need to use it to even have any possibility of exiting this area. You can see there's like 5 guards in the next room there. So what we first do, we destroy the sprinkle, well, turn off the sprinkle system. So when we light on these rockets, nothing will put it out, and it will get really a lot of smoke, and you will be harder to detect. And now if you go on my timing, you can just go out here, but there will be a guard passing in here, but you just have to be quick, then you can just go straight out. And here I used a lot of time and distractions. I threw bottles all over the place to try to get past this guys until I figure out I can just go beside this fellow. because he turns to the left here. So right when he turns, you can move, and there's our evidence. That's what we need. And you can actually hide here. It's really fun. You can hide at those donuts. You can like standing there and eating donuts. It's really, really funny. Right, on the left side there is a guard, so keep to the right. And then exit area. Alright. Now we are getting close to the end. We are now 2/3 of the mission. Now we just need to pass this and we are going into Chinatown again, where we killed King of Chinatown. It just looks different. And here is Horatio from CSA Miami. Hi, your sunglasses in the dark. I'm not that good. Anyway, Horatio is he's trying to copy Horatio from CSI Miami. It's hilarious. Anyway, now this is just about timing. You see I picked up the evidence there, don't forget that. And when that guard turns like that, you go out and use your instinct right here, because there's a guard on the left side and it takes a lot of energy to try to distract both of those guys and escape here without anybody noticing you. So I figured out, just use your instinct here. You have a lot of it. Well, not a lot since you're a purist, but since you never use it, you have a lot left in the end of the mission. Alright, now we are passing through all these guys and girls. And there is a very few police officers here, not as it was at King of Chinatown. There were a lot more. I think there's only 2 or 3 guards here, so you don't really have to worry about them, but be aware. But as long as you follow my timing and see what I do, it's actually very easy. Okay, and this is the area where the car of King of Chinatown was parked. I don't know if you remember that, but it looks a bit different now, of course. Now I just checked for our first target to go over to this cook to talk to him, and he's dragging him into this back alley and doing some interrogation. And he will actually kill him if you don't interrupt. And if you will get what you call it? Challenge, I think. Yeah, there's a challenge that if you save this guy, you will achieve a challenge or whatever it's called. Alright, so when we throw that, the cook will leave the area and we can easily take this guy out. We can also shoot on the barrels hanging in the air on the left side here, and then it will fall on top of him and kill him. But I figured out actually this is a lot faster, and you get 275 more points or something for hiding a body. So now we're going to pick up this evidence and this bottle, and then we can just get a hell out of Dodge. And we are going to now go to kill our second target. We're going to kill 3 targets, and there is a lot of ways to kill them. So I just took the ones that I felt was the fastest, but it doesn't matter. Just find your own way. You will, as long as you kill them without like chopping them to pieces and throwing the pieces around this area, so for people to see, you will get shadow. Yeah, so you don't get spotted, of course. So you saw there was a cop on the right side. I just let him pass before I entered this area. And now we're going to kill our second target. And actually, we are not going to kill him. That police officer there is going to kill him, because we are going to grab some stuff. What's it called? Birdie's notes or whatever. When we take that, after a while they will start discussing. It's like, hey, where's my notes? And the police officer, oh, I don't know, and blah blah blah. And he thinks he's conned him, and then they throw guns on each other, and the policeman wins and shoots him, and yeah, he does the dirty work for us. So that will count as an accident or whatever. Right. So now there is a guard patrolling this area, so go on the right side here if you are on my timing. And now we're going for a third and last target. Actually very close to the end now. And here I'm using my last of my instincts. Just there is a guard on the right side, just to be safe. You can most likely pass him without doing it, but yeah, it's just since I still had some left. And there we go, throwing the bottle over there, so he turns away, and then we can pass through here, and there is our third target, as you see, and he's actually smoking and talking in his cell phone with a gas pump and a pack of rockets. That is not very smart, to say it kindly. Right, so now we're just going to wait for him to throw his cigarette away and ignite the fuel that will blow him to bits. that takes a while, so I have speeded up the time. And there we go! Mission accomplished. Yep, as I said, I'm going for the highest rating, and you will think, well, why? I've seen people do this with Silent Assassin, and yes, that is possible on Xbox. At least I don't know if that's possible on PlayStation, but I think so. And but on computer PC, Shadow is the highest rating. I have checked and double checked, and that's actually true. So, and the score here is pretty good. There is, of course, ways to do it even higher, but I hope this was to any help and that you feel it was good enough. It was an honor to do this for you guys, and thank you so much for 250 subscribers. It's awesome. Hope to see you in Mission 6. Have a very nice day and take care. Toodaloos! Hey, hey!